So now today call, let's set an intention first, okay?
Uh-huh.
So today call pretty much is gonna be set to where I'm gonna be helping you to number one, prepare your mindset and your strategy and
Mm-hmm.
expectation when it's come to launching. A
Mm-hmm.
lot of new seller fail on Amazon, not because they're not good enough, but because they don't have the right expectation and they fell short.
Okay.
And you don't want yourself to be in that situation, and that's why you need to have a mentor, and that's why
Mm-hmm.
you have me on the call today. So
Okay.
before we go into the detail, I want to make sure that you are in the right mindset for launching. And the reason behind it is think of launching is just like you basically all of your months of repetition. Now it's time for you to start showcase it on like the boxing stage, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna make sure that you need to have the focus and perhaps gain like gather back some of your time and do not overwork your 9 to 5 job just simply because you want to save more money. Okay,
Yeah.
so share with me where are you today when it's come to mindset, your life, as well as family responsibility. Do you feel like you have time, or you are basically have no time?
I feel like since I started this journey in October,
Mm-hmm,
the time management has been the thing that I might maybe struggling with most.
mm-hmm,
But mostly because it's so weird being in, another time zone so far away all the time. So it feels like even though I have contact with a lot of other mentees and I try to attend the classes and I watch the recordings and stuff like that, it still feels so, you know, far away. And it's much more, it's harder um, mm, being consistent with watching recordings of classes than actually attend them, if you know what I mean.
mm-hmm,
It's always harder to push yourself to watch a recorded class than show up on one.
mm,
So during this month, I've been working a lot with time management, and um, I think that I'm better and better for every month in
mm,
finding my time and prioritize it and all of that. So I don't feel like it's hard to find the time for it anymore. But sometimes, some days, it's 2 hours in the morning, or it's the other day it's 2 hours in the middle of the day, or the next day it's 2 hours in the middle of the night. So uh, uh, I try to not be too hard on myself with getting this working with this at the same time every day. Uh,
mm-hmm,
I'm just happy with myself um, when I find 1 or 2 hours for each day, and I think that's been one of my keys to this. Um, Not being too hard on yourself, especially when you have your 9 to 5 and you also have a baby. Um, it's good enough sometimes that you get these 2 hours no matter what time in the day
mm-hmm.
it is.
Yeah, and I think that is great that you have that so that you can enjoy the process.
Hmm.
Okay, so that is good. I mean, you do have the
Yeah.
yeah, you have that's what it takes is flexibility.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's good. So yeah, so that mean it's good. That mean you enjoying the process, and that's
Hmm.
what matter is don't stress yourself too much. Enjoy the process and start stacking good hours every days.
Hmm.
And it seems like you're about to launch. So now let's talk about launching.
Yeah.
So right now, give me an overall update on your launching process. Let's start with um, your listing. Have your listing been completed?
Yeah, my listing is completed. I got some great help from Susan. I used her service. And
Hmm.
then since I'm not from the US, I quickly realized that that I wouldn't be able to collect that many FBM reviews
Hmm.
as soon as I wanted. So I also used Larry's service. And then I started to launch very slowly, very soft with my PPC campaigns. And I took all the advice that I could from Bernard. And so I started all the campaigns besides the auto campaign to start with.
Hmm. Yep.
And now it's been, 1.5 week or something. So my PPC campaigns are starting to collect data. I still think they are a bit slow. I don't know, how much the PPC are going to increase my sales the first days, but the campaigns are spending. The sales are not that high though.
Hmm. But that is good. You should expect things to be very slow.
Okay.
Just like when you're laying a foundation
Mm-hmm.
for a house. Imagine if the laying the foundation thing is lasts. Well,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
can you
So
hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. So if the
Can you hear
so,
me now?
uh yeah, I still hear you, but not as good as I did before.
Okay,
Can you
can you
hear
hear
me?
me better now?
Yeah, now I hear you. Yeah,
Yeah, I can
perfect,
hear you.
perfect.
Hmm.
No, so
Yeah.
some of the days since I started the PPC campaigns, uh,
Hmm.
I've had,
Yeah.
one or two sales, and some of the days I don't have any sale
Hmm.
at all.
Yeah, that's fine because you are still soft launching.
Mm-hmm.
You're still soft launching to collect data.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So before we go into detail on that, but since like things are working
Mm-hmm.
slowly but surely, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's talk about your mindset. Have you read the book? Have you reread the books? The secret, the
Yeah.
part where it's talk about money, law, attracting money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You're reading that already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you need to reread that. And number
Okay.
two is that right now during this stage, it's really come down to two things. Okay, now let's talk about mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So when it's come to launching a business, the number one enemy for new business owner is impulsive syndrome, fear of not good enough, fear of not doing the right things, and etc. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and that is the major things that kill most of new business owner.
Mm-hmm.
And for you to overcome that is very crucial to make sure that you read books about like affirmation, think and go rich, um, the secret, as well as just keep reminding yourself that this is gonna take time.
Yeah.
And your goal for this first batch is to learn how to make your um, first sale, which
Mm-hmm.
you already achieved.
Mm-hmm.
So now your next goal is to consistently make like one sales a day, two sales a day. Just like Angel, you can look up his
Yeah.
case study and then you will see
Okay.
that he's just looking for consistent sales.
Mm-hmm.
So have you set that goal yet? Have you write them down on a piece of paper that I'm looking for one sale per day, two sale per day, etc.
Um, Not that detailed, but
You
I
have to
my
write in
first
detail.
goal. Okay. Okay. Because I just wrote them like, um, my goals are I wrote them in the beginning of this journey, so I haven't been detailed with the goals since then. So
Mhm.
okay, I should write them more
Yeah, you need
specific.
to be setting down milestones, just like
Okay.
a kid. You know,
Mm-hmm.
why do you celebrate birthday for your kids,
Mm-hmm.
right? Why don't we celebrate birthday for your kid maybe at 18? Why waste time and money to
Mm-hmm.
celebrate a birthday one every year for?
Mm-hmm.
Why do you do that? You want to remind milestone, right?
Yeah.
And same milestone and reflection. So for your journey now, you have to break your goal down to detail.
Mm-hmm.
You want one sales a day, one sales a day consistently, and start setting small goal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, set small and achievable goal.
Yeah.
Yep. So that come down to setting goal,
Mm-hmm.
and that's for the mindset part. And for launching, just remember, launching now, you just have to make sure that you look at, um, like, are you making sales and how are your graphs, So right now, send me your graph in the Discord. I want to see how healthy is your graph. Okay.
Ah, okay. So my sales graph were the PPC graph.
Sales graph first. Yeah,
Yeah.
last 30 days on Seller Central, and then send me your PPC dashboard, where it show your A costs and your sales lifetime. Okay.
Okay. Let me see. Here we have the sales graph.
Then did you send it to my Discord?
Um,
Yeah, see it.
no, still, I don't know why it's not customized. No, drag or click like that. Hmm. Okay, maybe I can share my screen with you so that you can show me exactly what.
Just screenshot and
Okay.
put it in the chat.
Because okay, here it is. 30 days graph. There it is.
Screenshot and put it in the chat.
There's the sales graph. Is that the one, or would you like another graph?
Do you have the app on your phone?
Yeah, but I don't have my phone with me here now, so
Yeah, I would need the phone version so I can take a look.
okay. Let's see.
Yeah, I need the phone version.
The one with the staples, the orange ones, the orange staples.
The orange graph.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Um, Let me go get my mobile phone 1 second. Would you like the graph from the PPC campaigns also?
For PPC, the computer is good.
Yeah. All right. So this is how it looks. My PPC campaigns. If I, you know, look at it
Does
from
it?
the beginning.
It doesn't show me your ACOS.
No, let me see. Reset to default, change columns.
Yeah.
Uh, Columns. Spend orders, ROAS, products. Let me see, targeting. Here it is. Here's the ACOS. And then I need to look at the right dates. And where do I filter the dates? Spend orders, click, sales. Don't know why I can't find the right column. Customize. There it is. Okay. And then the ACOS. There. Okay. Apply. Why didn't it?
It's okay. I already take a look. I can do a measurement already.
Okay.
I can do math in my. So yeah. So send me the orange bar. Orange bar.
Yeah. Okay. 1 second. I'll go get my phone. Okay, so with the graph, you want
Last 30 days.
the last 30 days. Okay. Um, Here's the first, and then the second. Let me see. That should be it. Do you have them in Discord?
Oh, there you go. I see a graph. Wow, that's
Mm-hmm.
healthy. Those are
Yeah,
healthy
it
graphs.
is. Okay.
Uh-huh. Uh, I think I did one of my video in one of my real video. I do
Yeah,
an example of what is a healthy graph and what is not a healthy graph, right?
yeah,
Did
yeah.
you watch my reel?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So this one is a consistent sell every day. It looks like you do get so yeah. Um by ASIN, by day store traffic. Oh, you shared with me your store traffic. Go back. Just like when you open the screen, there's a sales dashboard. You're selling
Yeah.
me. You show me the page views.
Let me see. Okay, so here is the today it says units ordered today, 0, notice 2, blah blah blah. Those things maybe.
When you click on seller board, right? It's open your dash.
Hmm.
It's open the screen with the sales.
Yeah.
Send me that one. But scroll up. Zoom 30 days, not 7 days. Show me the graph. I don't want to see the
That's great.
detail.
Okay. Let me see. 30 days. There it is. Uh, Now it should be showing the right thing. Let me see.
Okay, I see it now. Yeah,
Okay,
your
perfect.
graph is like like one sales a day, two
Mhm.
sales a day,
Yeah.
one sales a day, two sales a days. There are only one day that you don't have sales,
Yeah,
but
in
that's
one
very
it was
normal.
the fourth, I think. Yeah. Okay, that's normal.
Yeah, that's very normal. But your graph is a healthy graph. The
Okay.
only graph where you know that you are not on an upward trajectory is when you have one sales a day or two sales a day, and then you went silent for like 3, 4 days, and then you're lucky
Okay.
you have one sales.
Okay. Okay.
So your graph is pretty simple for a soft launch. But I do want you to perhaps take a look into um, your product before, like perhaps pricing,
Mm-hmm.
because if you were to show the previous graph, it looks like the first two images that you shared with me from
Yeah.
May 23rd to
Yeah.
recent, you have more people visit your store, almost double.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's at views, right? Views
Yeah.
mean people just like visiting,
Yep.
impression, and then click through. But then
Mm-hmm.
if you have a lot of people going in, but then sales still stay the same or doesn't grow that much, that means perhaps the pricing could be one of the hesitation for people to make a purchase. So I would
Mm-hmm.
recommend to number one to ask like because Susan is your um the listing creation agency. She
Yeah.
does actively sales on Amazon. That's
Mm-hmm.
why we hire her to support students. No,
Yeah.
we partner with her to support our student. So perhaps you can presenting this with Susan. Hey, Susan, um, because her listing works,
Yeah.
but just probably give her ask her some suggestion. But
Mm-hmm.
for me personally, I think perhaps it could be your price. How much is your pricing right now?
It is 79.99, and
79.99.
yeah, and I also have a coupon with 5%, which makes it one of the cheapest one on the market.
Uh-huh. But how much is the smart kits?
Um, the absolutely smartest one, it's 74.99, but
And you
the
selling at 79.99?
uh 76. Sorry, I think I lowered it. Yeah, 76.
So when you lower it to 76, do you see sales start increasing?
Um,
Because I think because right now, just think of
mhm,
from just a common sense standpoint. The
yeah,
smart kids, you definitely have more reviewer than you, right?
yeah,
and he had cheaper price. So the customer had to pick what worked best for them.
Yeah.
So if I were you, I would place the price very competitively, but
Mm-hmm.
only $1 more, not $1 less than
Okay.
them. Okay, $1 more than them, but then use a
Mm-hmm.
coupon to add to offset the price for the customer.
Yeah.
So when the customer apply the coupon, it
Mm-hmm.
helped them know, okay, they still get your product cheaper compared to the competitor.
Mm-hmm.
So that is psychology that would help you to boost sales because right now pricing at 76 is could still be very high still in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what we test, you know. My suggestion is just so that you can test my theory.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Absolutely. Um, we I talked to Susan about the pricing a bit, and she also said that I should be very flexible when it came to that. So maybe now it's the time to try to lower it a bit, Ben.
Hmm. Yeah, but
Yeah.
always $1 more than your competitors to
Mm-hmm.
signaling that oh, it's um, I'm better in quality,
Mm-hmm.
as well as in your listing. You also make sure that you tell people it's
Yeah.
100% like a happiness secure, meaning they love it or hate it, you're gonna buy them back, no question there.
Mm-hmm.
Just like give them a free of like a reassurance.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think right now it's just your price. I think it's your pricing,
Yeah.
perhaps. And your video has testimonial already, right?
Yeah.
How
Um,
many people?
or two or three of them, three
Hmm.
videos, and
And the people that talk on those video testimonial, are they look alike to your target audience?
they are. Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, yeah, I think
And you
so.
have a video, you have a video showcase you're unboxing the product.
Yeah.
And do you have a video where you showcase? If I were you, I would recommend to invest into like one video where you
Okay.
showcase how strong and powerful your product is compared to the competitor, like the
Yeah.
other smart kit perhaps, but you can blur that brand name out.
Okay. Yeah.
That would be another killing uh, point to help your product stand out, like your listing stand out.
Hmm.
Yeah, but
Would you would you
mhm.
recommend me to, have have it done by a, UGC influencer from Fiverr or something, or should I?
Whichever that have more cost effective for you,
Okay.
because you
Yeah.
need to be saving, not spending too much. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You need to proactively thinking how can I optimize my spending as a business owner.
Mm-hmm.
It's not about how much you spend, but how well you spend that dollar for the marketing effort.
All right. Yeah. Um, I had two refunds also, and I read the comments for the refunds because I was so curious, why do they want to send this product back? Is it because it's broken, or is it because so one customer, because I think it's very bad with two refunds already. So I
How
was
many
afraid.
sales?
My sales, it's 77.
And you have two refunds. So if you do two divided by 77, what is the percentage?
So if I do two,
Divided by 77.
it's 2%, something
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
not too bad. That's not,
Okay, it's not.
yeah, yeah. Another expectation I want you to understand is that there's going to be return. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
There
Mm-hmm.
will be return.
Yeah.
And your goal as a business owner is how we can make sure people, before they return it, reach out to
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
or perhaps help them educate them on the product so that they don't end up refund. Most of the time, customer refund it. Usually, it could be the product is defective or they don't know how to use the product.
Yeah, because that was the case, and I was, so uh, I was just sad that I didn't get the opportunity to explain to the customer because
Yeah,
one of
so
them wrote
yeah, you
that.
don't need to wait until
Yeah.
you explain it. Give them
Uh-huh.
a ton of tutorial. Make a ton of YouTube tutorial. Your goal for the
Mm-hmm.
next 90 days. Like, so number one, buy a white background box. You know, the one where you can do photo shoot at home.
Yeah.
Film a video in there. Showcase how you get it, how you can get it done.
Ah, okay. Yeah.
And make tutorial. Create a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
and have your brand name and create
Mhm.
YouTube tutorial on
Mhm.
reel and short, just one a day until
Okay.
you, and then when people opt into our review system, right?
Yeah.
Send them, hey, follow us on Instagram or on Facebook
Yeah.
to
All
get
right.
educated more about the product.
Mhm.
And one thing I noticed is that you are very good at, let's say, you have a good vibe when it's
Mhm.
come to speaking, like speech. So perhaps
Mhm.
you feel confident selling, um, filming, educate customer and
Mhm.
share your story. Hey, I'm a mom. I love milk. Like I love this product and I'm passionate about it. And I want to educate. I want to help more people get into this for health,
Mhm.
healthiness, so that you can, let's say, take care of your children, get better milk quality for the kids.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Look up
Um.
Primal Queen. You can kind of see how she does her influence and marketing. But that's gonna help you save a lot of money in marketing
Yeah.
by leveraging social media um, marketing.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, but come back to our point: education. Educate the customer.
Yeah.
Give create YouTube, create short YouTube video,
Mhm.
and once the customer purchase, send a link to them through like our review system automation, and that way they can get educated.
All right. So, yeah, because that was my question. Do we reach out to those
Yeah,
who,
you don't
you
want to
know?
be like that. You want to streamline everything.
Mhm. Okay.
Make it as a system.
Yeah.
When people about to leave a review, they scan and then you welcome them. Say, hey, thank you for purchase.
Yeah.
Here is just list of tutorial that would help you learn about the product, and then it's go on with like the review automation.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
Okay.
takeaway for you is try to do everything in like a streamlined way possible,
Mhm.
and don't wait until things to break to fix it. Fix it from the beginning.
Mhm. Yeah, I already learned that if I do my when I do my next batch, I will not do an ebook. I will actually do it physical also, to avoid these kind of things, because
Hmm.
obviously there's instructions, but you need to scan the QR code to get them, and that was one of the reasons one of the customers wanted a refund, because she said that there was no instructions. So I sent this product back, and I felt so sad for that. So I learned from it, and I tried to, take all the feedback to try developing my product and the package and my offer all the time, of course.
Hmm.
Um,
That's a good habit.
okay, so I will just keep on doing that things. I will reach out to influencers. I will also create some kind of YouTube tutorial video. And for my PPC, I guess I should not be worried that the sales are slow.
Um, right now, just attending more PPC classes. So here are your action items.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever you do, you are doing the right things. So every day, just how can I make more sales? I
Okay.
mean,
Yeah.
making more YouTube video, more real or whatever. And
Yeah.
number two is learning about PPC.
Yeah.
Okay, learning about PPC. Join the class, study it, and be good with the coaches. So two people that you can learn PPC from. Number one is
Mm-hmm.
my one of my coach Bernard. And number two is Susan. Susan
Yeah.
also good with SEO, and she's a copywriter, and she
Ah.
also
Mhm.
have a network of influencer as well that you
Ah.
can perhaps tap in and say, hey,
Yeah.
Susan, I'm thinking of, let's say, doing some influencer work. I know
Mm-hmm.
that you have some influencer network as a
Yeah.
copywriter. She is a ghost writer for a lot of big publishing, like big some other influencers. So she has a
Mm-hmm.
network. So
Okay.
perhaps build relationship and leveraging relationship with Susan and make
Yeah.
it win for you.
Yeah.
Because you don't have, if you don't have the network, if you don't live in America, find people who have the network, who live in
Mm-hmm.
America, and
Yeah.
build a win situation.
Yeah. Okay. Absolutely. Um.
And that's pretty much it. Right now, during this stage,
Yeah.
it's all about product improvement,
Yeah.
sales, and sales and marketing.
Mm-hmm.
We're in the right track.
Okay. Yeah. I'll. I've been writing those stuff. I'll take that bullets with me, and I'll continue to work with that. Um, I had one more question, but then it dropped out of my head, so I can't remember it anymore. But when I get to it again, maybe I'll write to you on Discord, I guess.
Hmm. And learn to always writing notes down. Don't
Mm-hmm.
store everything in your brain because you have
Yeah.
mom brains.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
And eventually you're gonna have a business owner brain too where we don't remember anything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you need to write things down and
Mm-hmm.
document it. Learn to document and organize your
Yeah.
thoughts, your action items, and dump it down
Mm-hmm.
on paper.
Yeah.
All right, so that's it. You're on the right track. Keep
Mm-hmm.
building good relationship. Learn from smart people. Work with smart
Yeah.
people,
Okay.
and improving on your price. Okay, test price now. Start testing your price and see how's the sale going.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's my first action, of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, and journal. Have a journal
Mm-hmm.
so that
Mm-hmm.
you can journaling down. Okay, today I changed my sale price,
Yeah.
and this is my graph of sales.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 days later, come back and compare.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And same, have a journal when you talk to me too, so you have
Yeah.
action items.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um, so if because the sales rank that I had, that was my question. Now I remember the sales rank for the product. From what I have learned, it goes up and it goes down depending on how many units you sell for
Mm-hmm.
each day. And since my three last days, or maybe two last days, the 4th and the 5th of June, was really low in sales. I didn't have any at all. The ranking now is higher again. Um, so is there any way to, push the ranking up besides of getting sales? Or is the ranking just um, based on how many units I sell for each day?
Yeah. So you have to fix it from the core
Okay.
problem.
Yeah.
So you cannot fix the sales rank itself.
Hmm.
You have to improve your units sold. For you to
Yeah.
improve your units sold, you need to have good pricing, good
Hmm.
marketing.
Hmm.
So right now, that's why, like I showed you, is every effort about marketing. How do I
Hmm.
improve my marketing? How can I improve on the product pricing? Giving the
Yeah.
customer a irresistible offer,
Hmm.
and that would help with the ranking.
Yeah.
So that's why don't focus on those things. Just focus on sales. How
Okay.
am I making sales today? Is my
Yeah.
price good enough?
Hmm.
How can I improve it? How can I get people to know more about my product?
Hmm. Hmm.
Focus on what you can control,
Okay.
and the rest will follow.
Yeah.
Okay?
Perfect. I'll do my best.
Anytime. And
Yeah.
any other question?
Not for today. No.
Yeah. Am I being that mean my teaching today was clear and easy to understand, right?
Yeah.
Awesome. And how long have you been in the journey on the program?
Since the end of October last
Okay.
year. Yeah.
Hmm. And it seems like you are on the right track. Keep it up, okay? I know that you're a little bit slow, but remember, slow is still better than fast and crash, okay?
Hmm. Yeah.
You never want to be fast when doing it when it comes to like these things.
No. No.
Just slow, consistent, and set small goal and enjoy the progress every
Hmm.
single day.
Yeah.
And yeah, and how is the mentorship? You enjoy it? What do you
Yes, I
learn?
do. Yeah. Um, it's just been hard, with, as I said, the
Hmm.
time zone difference. But I've been last month. I've been also working really hard with connect with other mentees, try to
Hmm.
learn from them, Chloe and Fung Tao.
No, you
And
want to learn
uh,
from the right people, okay?
yeah, yeah.
Learn from Susan. She's the
Hmm.
one that save you time.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Network with Susan because she's been through everything. And she also it's a piggyback all of your stuff because you're using her service already. So
Yeah.
it's easier to connect because you already have like something tangible.
Mhm, mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I really like her. She's super cool.
Yeah,
So,
so say
yeah.
pick the right people to learn from, not learn from everyone because you're gonna get messed up on analysis paralysis or
Okay.
overwhelmed with different information.
Mhm.
And your product is kind of niche, just like Susan. It's similar in
Yeah.
like Susan niche. So that's why I prefer you to her for like some guidance, further guidance.
Mhm. Okay. Well, thank
All
you for
right.
today. I
Anytime.
learned a lot, and
Mhm.
I'm gonna, yeah, I'm gonna work with all these bullet points that I'll take with me from here. So,
Yeah. And so before you leave,
mhm.
so with this mentorship beside like the time zone because you live in Switzerland, right?
Yeah, yeah, in Sweden. Yeah.
Sweden, yeah. So the
Mhm.
time is different, but just from like the knowledge and the mentorship,
Mhm.
um, how do you like it? You feel like we are good teaching you? Share
Yeah.
with me what yeah, share with me your
Yeah.
experience.
I've had the most contact with Min, so until now, because he was the one helping me, with all
Hmm.
the
The
pre-launch
early
things.
stuff. Yep.
Yeah, the early stuff, and I think he was really, really good. And then from now, I've been having most of my contact with Susan since she's
Hmm.
helped me with
Yep.
listing.
That is correct.
Uh, yeah, and I'm very happy with both of them. And I've also, had two sessions with you, the one where you helped me out with the ManyChat flow, and now this call. And no, I'm very happy for with all of it. So I
Hmm.
don't have anything to say more than, well, it's been difficult with the time difference, but also I already knew that when I signed up.
Hmm.
Um, so it's not a surprise for me. I just knew I had to, find my own schedule and find my own way, which I'm very proud of that I actually, I've been doing in a good way for the past 6 months. So obviously
Hmm.
it's working no matter where you live. Um, it's just a bit different. So,
Hmm. Yep. And you're on the right track. And so based on this, so are you confident with what you do?
um, yeah, I feel like
Hmm.
my my thoughts since day one has been, just trust the process. I know
Hmm.
I told Brandon that when he, checked up on me
Hmm.
like the first week, and he was like, "How's everything?" And I just told him that, well, it's overwhelming, but I just trust the process, and I still do. So even though my sales are slow, um, you know, I just try to be calm and try to learn as much as I can. I know that you've been teaching us from the beginning to just be patient. So
Hmm.
that's what I'm trying to be right now, I guess.
Yep. That is good. And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I meant by
Yeah.
being patient, having the right mentor, and stay confident.
Yeah.
Because remember, anything that lasts
Hmm.
will take time.
Yeah.
Anything fast will crash. Remember that.
Hmm.
All right, I'm happy to hear that. And yeah, so it's good talking to you, Alice. And there are gonna be more things that you will learn. So make sure you join my classes
Hmm.
for marketing and
Yeah.
strategy. Okay,
Hmm.
because Min and Susan they are gonna be like different part of your journey. But right now, your journey gonna be strictly about marketing
Yeah.
and sales. So make sure you
Hmm.
attend more of my classes
Okay.
and listen to those recordings, as well as listening to one book I could recommend is Ready, Fire, Aim.
Hmm.
So listen to it or re-listen to it, but that's book gonna be good books for you on this
Okay.
journey, as
Yep.
well as the $100 million offer by Alex and Mosey.
Yep. Okay. Uh, $1 million offer. Okay.
$100 million offer. Okay.
Okay. Perfect. Just wrote it down. Yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. So after today call, make sure that you write down the note, the takeaway, and send me a full detail note of what you learned today and the
Hmm.
takeaway. Okay. If you don't have that, I wouldn't have. I would. I'm gonna punish you for that if you don't have
Yep.
that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you, Alice. Great job. Keep
Thank
it up.
you.
1% more every single day. Okay. Stay
Yeah.
patient, and everything will work out. Just like Angel. Okay. Look,
Yeah.
get Angel as an inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
All
Okay.
right.
Thank you
Mm-hmm.
today.
Hey, anytime. And Alice,
Yeah.
for people who are, for people tuning in, would you
Mm-hmm.
recommend this podcast?
Mm-hmm.
Would you recommend this podcast to people tuning in to share with their friends and family?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Thank you, Alice. Have a wonderful evening
Thank you.
and God
Same to
bless.
you.
You
Okay.
too. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.
All right, guys. So today, that is the end of this podcast. And make sure that you subscribe, like, and share this one. And feel free to comment down if you have any question. And our mission at Amazon Shifu, as always, is all about giving you the raw truth, raw expectation, as well as how to help you grow your business from the ground up and even scaling. Okay. So if you want to learn more about our mission, a ton of free resources that we have available, please feel free to visit our website at amzshifu.com, or check out the video description for link and access to our free training and blog posts. And give me a follow on Instagram. And if you coming from this podcast, send me a DM and I will send you a free ebook that I usually charge people money. Is a comprehensive ebook, but I'm going to give it to you for free. Go ahead and send me an Instagram DM, okay, at Justin DeHancho. Find more information in the video description. And I'll see you guys more. 1% more every single day. Shift a warrior. And to the top we go. Peace for now, guys.